Hello everyone, my name is Garrett Ocamber and welcome back to Kings and Heroes. I hate those sounds, but they definitely make this dungeon more unique. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh god. Is this a bad time to tell you I have trypophobia? Oh god. Oh, this looks so gnarly. And I have arachnophobia. Oh god. I just get all itchy and gross, and this is the boss fight. I'm gonna drop some items in advance here, because she's probably gonna drop something good. Or not. She could drop shit, and I'll be most sad. I've never fought her before, so I don't know what to expect. I've watched videos that included the boss fight, but, you know, didn't look like anything particular happened. Is this the end of the dungeon? Is level 20 as far as these go? Hello? She's supposed to be right there. Well, this is a mystery. Did I get gypped? Did she just not... There's a chest down there, so there clearly is a boss here. Huh. I'm hearing something. I don't know what it is, but it's freaking me out. None of that sneaky shit, okay? What? What? I'm not supposed to be able to open that until the boss is dead. Is the boss just dead and I came down here for nothing? Really? Really, game? I really wanted to fight the spider boss, but it seems that's not going to happen. Because you see, the game is an asshole. Unless there's more to this dungeon. Oh, there's a dead end there. Dead end there. And there is a dead end there. So, yeah, I've done the entire dungeon. Man, that's a letdown. I'm actually rather pissed. I'm rather pissed. This is the first time I've been here, and there's nothing here. This has turned from, hey guys, let's kill the Spider Queen, to, hey guys, fucking got gypped. Because glitches. Let's go in the port. Well, despite there being no boss there, another argument about this game is that there's a lack of gear. And gear appearance, I should say, because everyone appears to look pretty much the same. I mean, it's cool that they let you color your equipment, but there's just not... I mean, look at me. I haven't really changed my appearance much, and yeah, a few of the items I have are the same, but these kinds of pauldrons, the same kind of cloak, these boots and pants and gauntlets, you can get these at level 1. And I mean, all the stuff you craft looks the same as everything else. So there needs to be, I don't know, more variance with equipment. I know that they didn't think anyone would get to level 50 this quickly, but you have to understand, this game's not all that difficult to complete. Wow, okay, that was weird. You start here first. It's not all that difficult to complete. I mean, it's just, it's difficult because the enemies are cheap. I may have just deleted something I didn't want to delete, but whatever. Yeah, so it's like, it's predicated upon the game the AI being cheap enough to end your life, but not necessarily difficult because of mechanics. The mechanics are not difficult. And these are just not even... These are not even good. Can I get anything special off of them, or are they just gonna... No. They give me the average stuff. I need enchanted dark leather. I really need it. And nothing I salvage gives it to me. Anyhow, before I talk about that, I don't want to lose track of what I was thinking. What I was thinking is that the game, you know, is difficult only because of its cheapness, but not necessarily the hardest game in the world to complete. So they believe, the devs believe, that nobody would get this far. That doesn't excuse them for not putting in a lack of, like, appearance stuff. And again, if that's really the thing here, if they're going to add more appearance, you know, equipment and things like that, making stuff look different, more weapon types, because I've seen these same daggers a billion times over, they need to actually call this game what it is an alpha or a beta. It is not an early access candidate. We're not being given early access to something. You should have called it an alpha. You should have called it a beta. When you say early access, that's basically putting it up on early access for people to get their hands on the finished, you know, the unfinished but almost finished product. This is not a place for games that are not complete.
Yes.
This is not complete. It is a fun game. Don't take my criticism as shit-talking. I've said it before and I'll say it again. This is fun. I wouldn't be playing it this long if it wasn't fun. It's just... It's riddled with problems, and it's lacking some stuff that it desperately needs. It really is. Like, first of all, in order to actually use any of these potions, I have to keep using my inventory to do that. A lot of people have had the same complaint. Why, every time I need to heal, I press I and click on a potion? I should be able to drag it to my hotbar. Or you should designate a key on the keyboard for potions. Hotkeying. Don't tell me to use a macro. Put something in the game that actually allows me to heal myself on demand because I'm an idiot and I just picked up your game because I like it. Don't make me fucking look up a guide on how to fucking macro and cheat the game, because this is not acceptable. But, yeah. And currently, with the world mobs disabled, my biggest gripe here is that I can't actually craft any of the high-level stuff. Because I can't get werewolf leather. Because the werewolves that I do fight don't drop leather. The werewolves out in the wild would drop the leather, but I can't get the werewolves in the wild because they don't exist currently. In fact, this Warium bar, I have no idea where I got one, but apparently it's very rare, as I've only gotten one in my entire time playing the game. On top of that, where the hell do I get this? I can't buy it. So I have to, you know, I have to resort to crafting this shit. How good is this? Is this for Rogue or is this for me? Let's find out. It's clearly for me. Bought it. Shit. It's level 49. See if you can get a better one. You don't have all the required. What am Vermilion? Of course. Of course! Aha! You thought it would be this simple. It was a lie the whole time. And Vermilion is fairly expensive, so I don't plan on actually buying any more right now. So one of the reasons a lot of people are picking the champion class is because of the self-healing, because it's a paladin, and the tankiness, and just the overall usefulness of the class. It's not because they're uninspired and they're boring people. That's how I felt about people who played warriors in World of Warcraft, because warriors were boring in my opinion, and they quickly were outscaled by other classes such as the Wizard Death Knight, and the fucking Mage, which is the Wizard, because Wizard deserves 2 spots there. No, I meant to say the Priest or Druid. Yeah, so the reason people are picking the champion is because it is a very powerful class with a lot of survivability and shit, and the Ranger is a good choice because we are the highest damage class in the game currently, but I have read some forum posts and people have been saying, oh yeah, the Ranger has no survivability in insane mode, and I agree with them because we don't. So if you get this game and you're considering classes, I mean, they're all fun, but Champion seems to be the way to go for longevity. Cleric is crazy overpowered when it comes to healing, as I've proven in my other videos. It's just, you have no damage at all. Cleric should have some damage capabilities. Maybe they get it later on. I didn't play the Cleric long enough to really figure that out. And yeah, I've never been up this road, so we're gonna go up this road because I want to see what's up here. Oh, it's the fucking sanctuary. Okay, well, we're just gonna head out into the wilderness and, yeah, look around at the nothingness. I've been to the sanctuary before. I just never used this road to get there. This is a great game, and I feel it definitely needs more classes now. And the reason for that is the classes that they offered, although they cover a wide list of them, they're not where they need to be. And on top of that, those classes all do something terrible. They need to make a class that kind of fits a niche where the others are lacking. And the Ranger's really good at damage from a distance, but has no survivability. They need another class that's really focused on distance, but is all about tankiness. Like, I don't know, maybe an Amazonian or something like that. And they're really good at, like, shooting people with crossbows. And there is a crossbow in this game, apparently. Really good at shooting people with crossbows, but they seriously lack the damage capabilities that the Ranger has. Like, all the, special arrows and shit. Rather, they've got abilities that bolster themselves and their allies while they attack from a distance. So they're kind of like a cross between a tank and, a ranged DPS. They're applying pressure, but they're keeping everyone fortified. I also think there should be a necromancer in this game. Maybe a shapeshifter if they want to go that way with the werewolf. That'd be awesome, but I really would like to see a lycanthropy thing, whether or not it's a character class or a condition. If it's condition, that's even better, because you get to keep your character, but you can become the beast, which would be freaking amazing. I've done some exploring of the landscape. That's a glitch right there, by the way. And I have come across some pretty cool locations. I've been to Runeswick, which is my favorite location on the map. I've been to Lich, as you guys have seen in my second episode there. I seem to be heading towards Spireton. Well, Raguk's camp, apparently, but I am looking forward to the evolution of this game. I really am. But I am also just a little bit let down. I mean, yeah, it's very early in the game's life. This is the second week it's been out. I'm just a little bit let down because there's some fundamental things missing. Like, the world mobs are not here in the game. I'm getting like a full 60 frames per second out here. It's really nice. But I can't collect things. There's nothing to collect. And the stuff that does say you can collect it doesn't give you anything. I found hidden chests out here that are just laying in the on the ground, and they don't, they don't actually do anything for you. You pick them up and there's nothing in them. That's disappointing. But I mean, it's all something they're gonna add in. I'm sure of it. I believe that the devs are not taking us for a ride here. I believe they actually are very serious about this. And the reasons for that is the instant response to the community, the constant updates. Sorry if this is just turning into another vlog, but I felt it was necessary to talk more about the game. It has so many amazing things. Like, just the fact that this is a first-person MMO medieval fantasy game, and it's an indie game, kind of really gets my good feelings, my good feelers are all fuzzy and happy, and They're doing stuff. They're buzzing because it makes me so happy to see people say, hey, I want to make this kind of game. We're going to make this kind of game. We don't care what, you know, the other game developers say. We don't, you know, care what the market says. We're going to make a game that we know that we would play. And I'm pretty sure the admins do play this. I'm sure the devs do play this. So when I say, you know, the game needs some work, I mean it from a place of love. I've dreamed about games like this. And it's only now I get to play one. I'm actually climbing a tree. I didn't mean to climb the tree, but I'm doing it. That's cool. Oh, okay. Okay. Okay, no, this is not what I intended. This is... Oh goodness. Oh God. Help me? Help me? Help! Help! Okay. I think I'm almost out. If I wasn't a ranger, this would not be possible. Oh God. I mean, it's cool that I could climb the tree, but it's so not supposed to happen. I don't think you're meant to go... Yeah, there we go. Oh. Oh man, that tree wanted me. Man, if I had as many girls wanting me as a tree did, I mean, shit, I would be married by now. But no, no, apparently the tree, get off me. Apparently the trees like me, and I have no chance in hell of a real relationship. I might as well just sit up and say, hey, you look like a nice birch tree. Let's go out and leaf. That's a terrible pun that wasn't even a pun. Now, as cool as it is to see the open world, there's a lot of areas in this game that have nothing to them. And I'm not just saying the fact that they removed the mobs, I'm talking about the fact that there's a lot of hills that look exactly like that, which kind of throws a red flag for me. If I hadn't seen videos on this game and seen a lot of the other content, if you had just shown me the same screenshots of this, I would have said this game was a cash grab. Now, why is that? Well, it doesn't appear the map was created with any real sense to it in some places. When I went to Runeswick, and I'll probably include some pictures of that at some point, or you can check out another video. I will be covering that at some point, but there's really nothing else to do there. It's cool to see. When I went there, I realized that the game, you know, had more going on than readily available. They never planned on people going to Runeswick right away. That's the point. They didn't believe anyone was going to get to level 50. They didn't believe anyone was going to start traveling the world and doing all sorts of crazy shit. By the way, this Ragug's camp is really far away. I just decided I'm going to go there. But the thing is, a lot of the world looks identical. There's, like, nothing new going on. There's no larger trees, you know, unless you count that thing over there. But aside from that, there's a lot of areas that are pretty much identical. Now, maybe they're just trying to capture the huge, foreboding wilds. In that case, they've done a fantastic job, because there's plenty of places on planet Earth that look identical. But when it comes to video games, that does scare customers away. It's like there's no road signs or abandoned houses over here, when there could be, you know? Occasionally you'll see one of these bean sprout things, but they're all over the place, so can't really say that's unique. That giant tree is unique. You know, there's castles dotting some of the landscape. You could see them from the town, which is really cool. But for the most part, a lot of this game is just a carbon copy of itself. And I'm hoping as the game evolves, because clearly it is not finished, it will have a lot more... I did not crash the game, but the game scared the shit out of me because it froze, and I apparently took a heap of damage from something. What did I take damage from? I don't even know! Whoops. That zombie just like fizzled out. Okay, zombies are vanishing.
You don't see anything?
I don't know. Two zombies just cease to exist. Bane's just walking through the zombies. They're ignoring him. Oh god, I'm sorry.